Death Note. This is the first dark one we're gonna really talk about. Or actually the second, since I did Berserk a while ago. I first heard about this anime from I actually read looked at like the first part of the manga and Shonen Jump was like the first chapter. I didn't really get into it. It didn't look that good to me. It looked a little too dark for my tastes. But then I heard that the anime was getting dubbed, and I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll watch it. And it's like, it's not that bad. It's pretty nice. It was like the first anime that Ocean Dubs had like done for America in a while. And I'm aware that they do a lot of fan dubbing, outside of, like in Canada and whatnot where they're located. But I think it was the first time for most Americans to hear Brad Swale, who actually did Gohan in the Ocean dub of Dragon Ball Z, Majin Buu Adult Gohan, and that kind of fits. I think he did a pretty good job as Light. I'm also aware that his Japanese voice actor is Mamoru Miyano. That was like one of his big roles that I think kind of helped him start off. The voice acting role that got him started was Riku from Kingdom Hearts, but I think Death Note was like his big anime debut. And so, he's did a pretty good job. Though my favorite character would have to be L. I think he's pretty cool. And his voice actor was pretty good too. I don't really recognize him from anything. Um, I do know that his Japanese voice actor is Kappei Yamaguchi, the guy who did Inuyasha, so that's sort of interesting in my opinion. This is sort of a different kind of role for him. You can still tell that it's Kappei Yamaguchi, but the way he talks is duller. He sounds like he's I don't know. You can just tell it's a different performance. It's a good job. It probably got him an award for it. A lot of people probably think L is gay, and you know what? He might be, but still, he's cool. Though it's sad, he's a really intelligent guy. Of course, he couldn't figure out that Light was Kira. The main problem with him is that he looked at Light as a friend. So, he in a way I think he knew that Light was Kira. He just didn't want to admit it because he looked at Light as a friend, and he's like, oh man. And of course, uh, once L killed him, he no, once Light killed L, he was able to figure it out. Though who knows, maybe that was just one big ploy to, help get Light caught because I mean, L did sort of open himself up pretty quickly and pretty easily to Light if you watch the show. It was like, "Hi, I'm L. Here's my phone number. Here's my real name," that kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't think he gave out his. No, he didn't give out his name that easily. It was that Ren person who gave out his name pretty easily. Of course, that whole stuff happened. I remember that. I remember I heard about it, then I had to watch the clip, and then I saw. I was like, oh man. But it was so interesting how one thing I remember that would happen in the show, Light would say I had this plan and whatnot. Then it would cut to L's scene, he would basically almost go over the exact same thing in a way. It's like, wow, great minds really do think alike. Though, going back to Light for a second, it's pretty, you kind of sympathize him for a little. He has good motives. He's just going through the whole thing the wrong way. And plus, he's ultimately insane, and then he starts, I just want to rule the world and whatnot. With my magical notebook that is, evil. I don't remember. I remember some of the episodes. I didn't watch too much of it. I kind of stopped watching once Nier made his appearance. And I liked his theme song, but I just kind of got tired of watching the show. Plus, there was that one episode that I saw where Light's dad was gonna where they were driving both Misa and Light to this little barren place, and he's like, "I'm going to shoot you guys, and I'm going to shoot myself." That I don't know, but the day after that, I just felt weird. I felt really bored or something. I don't know what it was. I went to Blockbuster and rented Ninja Gaiden Sigma for my PS3 and Devil May Cry 4, but that's beside the point. overall, it's not that bad. The music can be pretty good sometimes. Sometimes it's not that good. I don't really particularly care. The voice acting's pretty good. It's the first ocean dub that America's gotten in a while. I mean, first we had Dragon Ball Z, but that was quickly switched up. Then we have Inuyasha, which got finished a while ago, and then we got Death Note. Who knows what's coming next? I don't know. Although I say the ocean dub, I know that Viz was the one who brought it over. I'm just saying that, I'm just saying that, it was like the ocean dub that did the voices. With Viz and that kind of power, it makes me wonder if they could blend the two dubbing companies and have like Johnny Young Bosch and Brad Swale be in the same anime. That'd be awesome. I remember seeing that thing about Johnny Young Bosch saying that he wanted to be in Death Note. I think he would have been good for either L or Mello. Probably not as much L, but he could have done something. But oh well. Overall, it's a pretty good anime. I'd recommend both the English and Japanese version because the English version, it has some good voice acting. Brad Swale does a really good job as L. Brad Swale does a really good job as Light. I don't even know the name of the guy who does L. It's like Alejandro Giuliani or something. Yeah, Alejandro Giuliani or something. I think he was in Barbie, I don't know. But the Japanese version also has a pretty good cast. Mamoru Miyano as Light, Kappei Yamaguchi as L, Aya Hirano as Misa, friggin' Haruka Kudo as effing Light's mom or Light's sister or something. For those of you who don't know, Haruka Kudo was the first voice actor for Konono. The second one was Kanae Ito, who is obviously who's not like a friggin' star now. She's in like every friggin' anime. And then there's Aya Hirano, who's gonna be the third Konono, who was, Misa in Death Note. So yeah, I'd recommend it. It's on DVD, it's on the PlayStation Network, as well as the Xbox Live. That's really all I have to say about it, so I'll see you guys later. Good night.